We now return to Let's Play Leisure Suit Larry Reloaded. So, we can check out this door, but before we do that, I'm going to save myself a little bit of trouble.
Taxi!
Hey, Mac, where you headed?
To the Come and Go.
Lucky 21, pal. Fork it over.
Be sure to pay him.
Thanks, kid.
Okay. Let us,
Just in case you missed it, this place is called the Come and Go. Come and Go is just the latest name for this depressed corner store. It used to be the Snatch and Run, and before that, it was Eaten Out. The criminals in town fondly refer to it as the Smash and Grab. This art gallery has been closed ever since they displayed that naked Charlie Manson urinating on Mohammed painting.
Yeah, was that controversial or something?
okay.
Welcome to the Come and Go. Please keep your hands where I can see them.
I think there's a few things in here we want.
This display is filled with beef jerky, beef logs, beef nuggets, beef chips, beef butt plugs, beef magic markers, and beef-flavored 2-hour energy drink.
They say someday there'll be 3-hour energy drinks. Or even 4.
Look at the great articles in this issue of Biggins. Here's one about how to break into the windows of apartment buildings. Here's another about how to make your own perfume. This could be a valuable issue.
Oh, I better grab it then.
You take the Biggins, the most interesting magazine of the bunch.
Okay, let's go play Angry Broads while we're here. For the hell of it.
You can't do anything with this machine. It seems to be stuck in permanent demo mode.
Well, never mind. What else we got?
Here's a tip. You can always tell a fine wine by the picture on the box. If it shows wet grapes, it's the good stuff.
I will take it.
Hardee wine. I don't like it as much as Napa Valley Outhouse, but it is ebullient and syrupy.
They carry condoms here, but they must be kept behind the counter.
Let's, ask about
You
one.
can't have a conversation with that. It doesn't like the way you spit when you talk.
Alright.
Let us be discreet about this. I understand you are interested in our birth control devices.
Yes, I'd like one of your finest prophylaxatives.
We have all manner of lovers for your stooping pleasure. What sort of lover are you preferring?
Steel-belted radio.
What length would you like?
Let's go with the standard small.
What girth are you requiring?
African banana.
What texture would you like? What
Sharpay.
faux finish would you like?
Snakeskin.
What excess capacity do you require?
No, not too much.
What sort of lubrication would you like? What
Caffeinated.
sort of scent would you like?
Musk.
Certainly, sir. There you go.
Thank you.
Hey, everybody! This perv just bought a steel-belted radial, standard small, African banana girth, Sharpay, snakeskin, loving spoonful capacity, caffeinated, musk-scented lubber.
Well, nonetheless, remember to pay him. That's a lot of money.
Thank you. Now please leave. There is no loitering.
Okay.
You give the bum the once-over.
You poor guy. I know what it means to have no dignity at all.
Yeah, you kinda radiate that.
Do you need any help?
Well, yeah. My name's Roddy Kontiki.
You don't need help. That's a great name.
Anyway, I'm in a 12-step program. I try never to be more than 12 steps from a liquor store. Like that? I made that up. Anyway, nobody'll sell me anything anymore, if you know what I mean. So if you happen to come across any semi-fine fermented beverages, I'd reward any generosity you'd care to show.
Okay. I'll remember that, Mr. Kontiki.
You will? Huh. I didn't give you enough credit.
Well, I think I can help you.
Oh, look. Harvey Steen wine. You shouldn't have. Thanks for thinking of me.
You're more than welcome.
Syrupy, and reminiscent of a Manischewitz Cream Red Concord. I think I'll share this with my friend Chris. Maybe you know the guy. Kinda this tall, about this wide, brownish hair.
I don't think I know him.
Used to be a cabin boy. Lives next to the toilet in Lefty's.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, here's a thank you from me to you. One of my prized possessions that I don't want. A genuine French army knife.
Wow, thanks.
I wouldn't count on it in a fight, if you know what I mean. Thanks again.
Well, this looks useful, but it's actually not.
It's a payphone.
They'll never get rid of those.
Let's look at it.
You pick up the phone, and to your delight, you get a dial tone. This thing must be set to free play.
Oh goody. What's this?
Thank you for calling the 555-1234 Hot to Trot chat line. Now, swinging singles like you can chat one-on-one with other swinging singles. Also like you. There's nothing hotter than guys who spend their Saturday nights at home, paying $2.99 a minute to make awkward small talk with invisible strangers, most of whom are other guys.
It's like MMOs.
You're also invited to call our psychic legal hotline. Press 2 now to get real legal advice from a psychic. Or press 3 now to get psychic readings from a real lawyer. Or press 4 now to connect with our tractor-trailer trekking institute. Find out how you can earn fast money driving big rigs for 48 hours straight on nothing but coffee and Slim Jims.
All lines are down for maintenance. Please try again later. Thank you.
Hi, this is Jenny. I'm out. Let me know what I can give you to hold on to. Oh, and if you're the creepy guy who's been calling me and singing, go to hell, okay? You know, you're right. You are disturbed. Next time, I'm calling the police. Anyone else, leave me a message. Wait for the 2 tones.
You hang up. The last thing that woman needs is you calling her Larry.
That's a joke, by the way. That whole thing. It replaces the old phone, gag, I guess.
Taxi!
Back to Lefty's.
What the hell have you been eating? Rotten corpse with 40 cloves of garlic? Hey, bud, where we
Uh-oh.
going?
That is a clue.
That'll be an even 20.
I hope I have some money. Wow, just barely. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of getting money. Ah, God damn it. Pick up the freaking...
Thanks, kid.
Alright. But yeah, when people talk about your breath, it's time to take some breath freshener.
Ah.
You rap loudly on the Naugahyde door.
Yeah? What's the password?
You read off the strange password you discovered in the John.
Ken sent me?
Come on in.
Ah, you recognize this setup from a number of art films you've viewed. The gentleman before you is basically working the front desk. His employee is upstairs, waiting to provide quick expert services to a discriminating clientele.
Let me at it.
Well, someone's gotta say it. That's one handsome moose ass.
If you only had a dime for every time you said that. Lefties used to have bowls of free nuts at the bar, provided by these nuts, TM, in exchange for promotional consideration. Note, the TM trademark symbol is a registered trademark of Trademark Registry, Inc., a wholly owned subsidiary of Copyright Registered Trademarks, LLC. That's some impressive tail. It's the head of a cock. What? What did I say?
Okay. Let's pick this up.
Since nobody seems to be using it, you glom the remote.
Step away, little man. You're not my girl's type.
What'd you let me in the room for, then?
I surround myself with socially inept people. It stems from a need to overcompensate for my deep-seated low self-esteem.
Well, that's going to be some kind of annoying. What's over here?
There's a cabinet filled with a wide variety of sex toys, no doubt for the use of customers. The cabinet appears to be locked tight with a combination lock.
Combination, you say?
Bingo! You use the combination on the coaster to quietly unlock the cabinet. You dispose of the evidence by tossing the coaster behind the cabinet, where it's unlikely to be found for thousands of years.
I'll never forget that number. It's burned into my memory, I think. Wait! What was it? 4 something, right?
On auto vibrate, so it vibrates whenever it senses pressure. Try to open the battery compartment, but it's hard to open. Let's try it again. It opens a little bit more. Okay. Pop open the battery compartment. A disgusting mess of goop and hair shoots out from under pressure, and overflows. But I've got batteries now. For future use. Okay. Let's use those, whoops. Use those with the remote. You open the back of the remote, pull out the dead batteries, and toss them where even sharp-eyed gamers will never find them. And slip the Energizer batteries into place, and close up the remote. Voila.
You aim the remote at the TV and push the power button. Don't make me wistful. You wouldn't like me when I'm wistful. You've managed to turn on the TV. You've caught Prodigious P's attention, but he doesn't seem interested enough in the program to leave his post by the stairs.
Maybe we can find something he'll like.
You aim the remote at the TV and push the channel button. Hey, don't touch your knob. We'll be back in 2 and 2. Another boring game show. Prodigious P doesn't seem...
Yeah.
You aim the
We have to do
remote
this
at the
quite a few
TV
times.
and push the channel button.
What you are witnessing is real. The participants are not actors. They're actual litigants with a case pending in California Municipal Court.
Another boring, real-life white trash catfight show. Prodigious P doesn't seem interested enough in the program to leave his post by the stairs. You aim the remote at the TV and push the channel button.
And thank you for your support. You've been a brick through this whole thing.
Another boring commercial for wine coolers. Prodigious P. You
Okay.
aim the remote at the TV and push the channel button.
What you talking about, Willis?
Another boring sitcom. Prodigious P does... You aim the remote at the TV and push the channel button.
Please have your pet spayed, neutered, or both, just to be safe.
Another boring appeal to common decency. Prodigious... You aim the
Okay.
remote at the TV and push the channel button.
I love this razor so much, I bought the company. And this railroad. And 2 United States senators.
Another boring infomercial. Prodigious P.
Yeah,
You
we
aim
should be
the
getting
remote
close.
at the TV and push the channel button.
Yes. Yes. Pull it out a little deeper.
Huh?
All right. But this is wrong. For God's sakes, I am your accountant.
Then give it to me 32% harder.
It's a good thing that you did that, Larry. A very good thing. You sort of wished him into the porn field, didn't you? You carefully sneak the remote into Prodigious P's pocket, since you won't be needing it anymore.
I probably should have mentioned that you shouldn't be watching this series with your parents in the room.
With Prodigious P presently preoccupied, you're able to proceed. This must be the place.
Just so you know, if you're into Peking duck play, I need 24 hours advance notice.
Why, it's the Grand Tetons, of course. The woman on the bed looks joyless, overweight, sallow, and kinda mean. She's either a hooker or a nun.
People have that fetish.
The underwear isn't edible, but it still looks chewed on. Now, that's enthusiasm. Or just nervous energy. Or vermin. A box of Hershey's French Kisses sits on the table.
That might be good.
You start to pick up the candy.
What are you doing with that?
I'm sorry. Did you want it?
Sure, I wanted it. That's my candy.
Are you sure? It might help me find true love.
Well, I am a sucker for true love. Sure, what the heck. Take it. Take it and go find yourself some true love.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mazel tov.
Let's go talk to the whore.
Holy cow. She's a hot mess. Without the heart.
How old are you? Let's talk about something else.
Do we have to?
So, laying down on the job, eh?
Hey, in ballet and prostitution, they call this first position.
Let's get to know each other. I think it's important that we establish your rapport and really try to connect on an emotional level before we connect on a physical level. That should lead to greater satisfaction, don't you think?
Why are you still talking?
Okay.
I guess that's all I wanted to know. What a fascinating life you must lead.
Must I?
Okay, let's just
I feel more comfortable with you now. So,
skip through
let's
all the
get to
dialogue.
it.
Forgive me if I'm not as enthusiastic as you are.
Yes. Nope.
Although successful, you feel less than satisfied. Technically speaking, you're no longer a virgin, but for some reason the thrill just wasn't there. You vow to continue your quest until you please your heart, not just your other organs. You carefully remove the condom and dispose of it in the pile of other used condoms. Smart thinking, Larry. You just saved yourself a lot of public embarrassment.
Be sure to do that.
You put all your clothes back on.
Okay, let's get out of here. Through the window.
You open the window and climb out onto the fire escape. This is either your typical industrial dumpster or a repurposed photomat. There are some sort of pills in the window of that rear apartment.
Ooh, maybe something to make me more virile or studly? Maybe something that'll help me stay up all night long. You know, so I don't have to make the usual splint out of rubber bands and popsicle sticks.
There's only one way to find out. Get those pills.
And that would be burglary. I think we've read something about that. True Tales of Thievery article talks about how one can break into apartments with bungee cords. Ooh. Keep that in mind. There's another section about making perfume. We'll deal with that later. So,
Say, you might have a new career in dumpster diving.
Hey, look at this!
You pop up with one perfectly good hammer with just a little bit of mystery goo on the handle.
Well, maybe we can use that. Because it's in our inventory and we can use everything in our inventory. Okay. Just wait here for a little bit. For no good reason. Apparently. Okay, well, I'm gonna end this one here. I'll see you next time.